Hello everyone, welcome to Cover 2 TV. I'm Steve, back from my holiday, live from my living room, and I'm here with today's daily news show. So let's get cracking straight away with the news that there have been plenty of teams reportedly interested in bringing Calvin Johnson, wide receiver, out of retirement. He's only 31 years old. He retired with a little bit of bad blood from the Detroit Lions a couple of seasons ago now. You know, he said he basically retired because he thought he couldn't win a Super Bowl. He'd made his money and decided to step away from the game. According to Mike Freeman of Bleacher Report, there have been a few teams interested in Calvin coming out, hopefully getting Calvin out of retirement, come back to play for them. Obviously at 31, he should still have plenty in the tank, but the player himself has said that he hasn't even entertained the possibility. He's convinced he is done. So whereas we've seen other players come out of retirement in the past, most notably recently Jay Cutler, quarterback now of the Miami Dolphins, Megatron Calvin Johnson has got no interest whatsoever as it stands of coming back. Will that remain the case for the offseason? Who knows? If a genuine Super Bowl contender maybe pick up an injury and decide that they need someone and give Calvin Johnson a call, will he be out of retirement? Who knows? Listen, no one everyone else is lucky. He's probably going to end up on the Patriots or something as they win the Super Bowl again. But as it stands, like I say, there have been plenty of calls for Megatron to come out of time, but he's saying no right this second. Another interesting report that come from Albert Breer from the Monday Morning Quarterback, the MMQB, said that the Cincinnati Bengals have turned down at least a second-round pick for their backup quarterback, AJ McCarron. I think he's got 2 years left on his current deal. So maybe they could have considered moving him on, getting a bit of value for him, but as it stands, they've decided to keep hold of them. Like I say, a decent backup is needed in this league. Andy Dalton in the past has had injuries. He's had the hand injury and stuff, and kind of derailed their season a couple of years ago now. But having a backup is vitally important, like I say, in this league now, especially with the concussion protocols where you might have to lose your quarterback for who knows a series or the rest of the game and stuff. So the Bengals have decided that they'll keep hold of their backup. Similar to again what the Patriots did with Jimmy Garoppolo. They were probably getting offered more than just a second, you'd think, but it is interesting that the Bengals seem to like AJ McCarron. Is there a chance he eventually starts there? Possibly. It depends on Andy Dalton's, how Andy Dalton does. He's been very up and down. He's had an inconsistent career. Personally, I think Dalton is the man there, and he'll stay as the man for a while. But like I say, I thought it was interesting that the Bengals have decided that they'll just keep hold of McCarron rather than try and cash him in. And finally, the last story of the day, unfortunately, a bit of bad news for any Indianapolis Colts fan, is that centre Ryan Kelly was seen leaving the facility on crutches. He picked up an injury during drills, and although he carried on through the drills, later on he was seen, like I say, on crutches. And I like Ryan Kelly as a player when he came out last year, last year he had a decent first season. You can tell he's got, we've got a bit about him, and the Colts O-line, although not great, did improve slightly because he was there. One of the reasons was because he was there. So hopefully, fingers crossed for Colts fans, it isn't too serious. But like I say, it's never a good news when your starting centre leaves or is spotted on crutches. That's not what you want, especially when you've got a quarterback coming off a major surgery who needs protecting. We all understand that, the Colts, like I say, the line has been it's been terrible in recent years. It did improve slightly last year. There are still some weak points. The last thing they need is to have backups in there. So yeah, fingers crossed that Ryan Kelly, for all Colts fan, it was precautionary on the crutches rather than a serious injury. So yeah, that's the end of today's news show, guys. I thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Keep an eye out on the channel for more. I know Chris and Jeno just did a great piece on quarterbacks. They did a piece last week in my absence again on franchises moving and things like that, with the Chargers and the Rams and soon to be the Raiders all moving around. So go and check those videos out as well. And until next time, I will see you all soon. Ta-ra.